Life in New York is a roller coaster.
It's this type of city that is exciting but exhausting, so it drains a lot of energy out of me.
You never know what you're going to find around the corner.
They take a cafe in a paper cup and run with it. New Yorkers eat walking.
I think that you're that way wherever you go. I work for a major financial corporation. My job there, basically, it has to do with their graphic design and presentations.
Patricio is the person that I know with the biggest heart in the world. He's so sweet and so James Bond. Sometimes I'm annoyed because sometimes I'm like, you cannot be that good. He's the best companion that you can dream of. I'm an architect. And maybe that's one of the reasons that why now I want to be outdoors, because I've been just planning too much interiors.
Well, I've been living with Mateo for 6 years now. And Mateo is a person who is incredibly direct, extremely organized, and he's extremely focused. He just is a person that completes me. I think we're very fortunate to have found each other.
It's been 7 years of learning, and a lot of joy. I think the first time I fell in love with a Mercedes, I was maybe 5 or 6. Just like in many other families, Mercedes was just the standard of the best car. But for my great-grandfather, getting a Mercedes was not a matter of luxury. If one day the tractor in the farm break down, he would just send the Mercedes into the fields and to pull the sugar cane, because those cars were so strong that they could go. I mean, it took me 3 years. It was 3 years of looking for the cars.
And when we finally found it, when he met me, I understood what he had been talking about all those years. So I also fell in love with him.
This is our baby. It's 300 SE, so the short wheel version. Beautiful chrome detailing all over.
Don't forget the beautiful midnight blue color, the Palomino interiors.
This car turned 20 this year, yet it hasn't lost a drop of its class in 20 years. We did not buy a car. We bought a dream. We bought our childhood dream car.
Both of us were very hard hit by this financial crisis. In my bank, people were laid off right and left. Fortunately, neither one of us was in that position,
lucky.
But we thought, what if that would have happened to us?
I mean, obviously I would be sad of living in New York in my apartment, and I like what I have. But the only thing that I really want to keep is this car. I called the Ecuadorian consulate to ask what do I need if I want to send the car home. They said, your car is too old, you cannot import it. First I wanted to tell the lady, listen, my car is a Mercedes, they don't get old, they turn classic. So I said, fuck it, if I cannot ship my car, we're gonna drive it.
I know that the goal is to reach Quito, to go back home. We're probably going to first go from New York to DC. First goal is Yellowstone, and then the Grand Canyon. All of a sudden everything turns red. The first big stop is going to be San Francisco, and then obviously LA. Part of this journey is not only the destination, but the journey itself and how you approach things.
And then we're going to continue down to San Diego, La Jolla. That'll take us out of the United States. Only by leaving your comfort zone can you really place your life in context and see what really is important and what isn't.
So we're going to cross the border and enter Mexico. We take La Rumorosa to arrive to Ensenada. And from here, we want to go all the way to the tip of Baja California to Cabo San Lucas. We're going to take a ferry ride from La Paz directly to Mazatlan.
But Mateo, we would also love to stop in San Luis Potosí, Guanajuato, San Miguel de Allende,
Definitely.
Querétaro.
That's what I said.
Those places,
is that
those
all
places
these
I've always
places,
wanted to go to.
Yes. We continue along the Pacific to Puerto Escondido and up to Oaxaca and basically arrive to Guatemala. Lago de Atitlán, Guatemala City, and Antigua definitely
Yes.
are on the road. We basically keep going south through Honduras until we reach Nicaragua. And basically taking the Pan American Highway all the way down to Panama City and the beginning of the South American experience. I mean, so many people said, oh, how are you going to be sitting for so long in the car? Yet I'm sitting for 8 hours in the office and everybody thinks it's normal. And we don't have a mouse, We have a steering wheel and we don't have a screen. We have the world.
We're gonna take the ferry to Cartagena. Then we're going down to Medellin, rumbeando all the way down to Bogota. Then we're gonna go to Cali, into our home stretch of the road.
You exit the highway and you take this narrow winding street that goes up the hill and reaches this neighborhood in Quito called Guapulo.
We're going to be met by a caravan of friends who are going to take us on the final trip to Quito.
This is the goal, this is the finish line.
Where are we from? You know, and I think it's what we're trying to find out. Where in the world is the place where we really say we're home?
There's going to be bumps on the road, there's going to be flat tires on the road. We'll improvise too, we will fix, you know, it's just like life.
We'll go explore. We're going to go explore.